hollers and hills of West Virginia. It's Heavenly Hills Homestead with another episode. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so we're back with another something, right? We're bringing you guys another something. Well, we're coming from the garden to indoors, and we're going to be playing around with incubators. So, this is an incubator that we've got, and I cannot pronounce the names, so don't even ask me to. I think it's HETHYA or something like that. H-E something or another. I'll put it right here. You guys can see it right here. All right, that's how you spell it. That's where we got it off Amazon. So this is a double-decker, not like what we thought it was going to be. It looked like it was going to be a complete bottom like this and a separate top that had a ventilated bottom so the heat would go through. It is like that, but it's not like what we thought. We thought it would be one whole piece, you know what I mean, that's set on top of this one piece right here. Now, I keep mine in the styrofoam. All my incubators are that are like this with the kind of tote-like material, the plastic. I keep them in the styrofoam, except for when I wash them. I take them out of the styrofoam, I wash them, dry them, put them back in the styrofoam. The styrofoam helps keep the eggs to the proper temperature and it's just insulation. And that way your incubator heater doesn't have to work so hard to create humidity or to keep the heat up, okay? So that's why I keep mine in the insulation. I encourage you guys to do it as well. We've done really, really well with our other incubator, the one that you guys have been seeing for about a year now, the yellow one that's in there. We still have our actual styrofoam incubator, but I believe it needs a new wafer put in it to actually be correct, because the temperatures fluctuate so much. But anyhow, we're going to kind of go over this and some of the parts you guys can see here. Here's something we got right here. I don't know what this is for just yet. I think it's probably part of an egg turner for the top, but we're going to find that out in a minute. And the egg turner on this is more of rollers instead of actual eggs being in there and being turned, one side or the other. I don't really like that per se, but I mean, it is what it is. We have, just like the other one, we have a bottle to fill up our water in this. Then we have a spray bottle, and I believe you can probably use this for spraying peroxide. I think I've been seeing people use this to spray peroxide on their eggs for some reason. We have a screwdriver in the set. It did come with a Phillips head screwdriver. It's a pretty nice one. Actually surprised that it was such a nice screwdriver. We have some screws, Phillips screws. We have a cap, which we have that same cap right here. And that cap is protecting this motor that is for the egg turner. So I believe this cap will protect the egg turner motor up here on this second level. So that's what that'll be for when we get to that part. And then we have some kind of random flat piece of metal that we got. Don't know what it is. Stabilizer bar. Goes between the layers. We got the rollers right here. There's several of these for tops and bottoms. This actually came with, well, I didn't know what it was until last night when I was fooling around with it some. But it actually came with waterers and feeders, which is pretty cool. So this is a waterer, and it's kind of beat up in there. It's pretty scarred up for some reason. I thought it was marks to kind of like let you know like how much water is in it, but it's just really scarred up in there. I don't know if you can see very well, but it's pretty scarred up in there. Anyways, it's got a little slot right there. You'd fill this up with water. You would put it on like this, and then you would tip it up like that, and the water would come out right there on that little slit right there. Don't know that I would trust this much because it doesn't have a very tight fit. You know, it's just cheap and came with it. So I mean, I don't, like I say, I don't know. It might do better if there was water in it, but just something they sent in case you didn't have it. We've already got this stuff. This is the feeder, and so you can see here it's just a little tray. This has got little ears on it, 3 little ears right here, and you just put it in here like so and twist until those 3 ears touch like that. Then you can fill this up with food up here. I would suggest, if you use this, I would suggest cutting this X out right here so you can just dump the feed in a lot easier without that X being there. That X is not supporting anything, I can tell you that much right now. That's not giving that cylinder any kind of support. So I would just take that out and then be able to dump the feed straight in. Of course, you know, it's like I said, if you ain't got nothing, it helps in a pinch, right? So moving on now, let's see. What first things first? Oh, hang on a minute. We got these to talk about real quick. So down here in the inside of this, you know, there is places for the water. It is very odd looking in there. You can see it's very different. Usually these are laid out in some sort of a pattern. It's a little bit different than that. But this one here is very odd. I've never seen one quite laid out like this. So that was pretty interesting to see how this one was. It's got like a big square, a little square, another little square, and a circle. I don't even know why that's like that, but it is. So anyhow, that styrofoam out there. Here are the tops and the bottoms. These are for, if you read the directions, what it says pull the rollers off and insert these when your chicks are big enough to walk on here, right? Well, I'm just going to put them in there. And so they are textured to where you can only put them in on one way, like this side here has got a couple of these bars are raised up a little higher. I don't think you can see it on camera, but like right there, that bar is, then there's another bar, and there's another bar right there, and it's the same way this way. So you'll want to put it in just like that right there. So there's that one, and lay the flattest side down. And then the next thing you're going to do is you start putting in your rollers. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. So you'll, all right, keep handing it to me. So we're going to put them in every other space is what we're going to do here. Every other space. You can put them in there every space, but we're going to put them in every other space. Make sure they ain't got no styrofoam on them. Every other space. And the last one. Alright, so there's that one right there. Every other space. Alright, next is, I guess, the assembly of the sides. And you're probably going to want to take this one and line it up with this. So here's your other motor right here. we're going to go ahead and put this cap on this motor. And it does have a little space here for these wires. So you'll see these wires right here going in. And the way that your cap is made, you got two ears right here, and you got this little notch right there, and that's where your wires will go in. So you just place that around your wires and push on, and there that is. And then you put it on, and you'll be lined up directly with the bottom. So you'll have both your motors setting there on the same side there. All right, and we'll put this other end on like this. Okay, and then our sides, and that's where the screws get screwed in at on this. Oops. Put it on just like that, and then we have these screws here. Does it say how? I guess all 3, 6, 9, 12. All right. So. There's that. Now we got them put together. Let's see how this fits in here. Does it fit in there good? We don't have any issues out of it. No, it fits pretty good. Fits pretty good. Now we got to put a bar in it, I think. I'm gonna put it in right here first. I don't know. It has to go on the top and can't go on the bottom. It has to go just like that right there, because there ain't no way to put it on the top or on the bottom, because then you have to go through the top. All right. Well, hang on. How am I gonna get this one in?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe you're supposed to put it on before you take this layer off and then flip it over.
But still, it ain't. It's not. You're missing what I'm saying. You can't, because the hole is off by a lot. Hang on, man. I just squeezed it together. Here, you have to come push down. All right. Well, that didn't screw in. I didn't screw in at all. I mean, it screwed in, but it didn't bite. All right, guys, so you're witnessing the flaws of this machine already. So, I think I found the problem right here on the side. Give y'all a close up and let y'all see the problem. Can y'all read that? You see that sticker? There's the problem. I have found the problem, y'all. I found the problem. All right. All right, well, she's pretty tight. Now, this goes in next, like so. Now hand me the, we got an extra screw over here. So. All right, here we go. I'll be alternating again, every other one. What's going on here? There it is. And you can go as close as side by side there if you wanted to. Yeah, for like quail eggs and stuff, you can go pretty tight. But what's crazy to me is if you go tighter, like this, all that space that doesn't get used, they should have sent you more of these so that you could run tighter. That would have only made sense.
Maybe that's a extra bundle you gotta pay for.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. Okay. Huh?
Outdo this outside piece.
I guess it could. Got it. Alright, so now that's connected, so then this goes into that one. Right there. Just like this right here. Well, maybe. It's not wanting to, though. Alright, here we go. Now what is this for, though?
Extra piece.
Go to bed, Kai. It says it plugs in right here. I mean, it's a plug-in right there.
I have no idea what you use it for. Go play, baby.
Let's see if we can get the. We have a candler on this one. It's got a candler right there. It's a light that we can use right there. So that's a nice feature. It's always nice to have a candler. Let me see here.
It just says it's a DC 12-volt battery wire.
Oh! In case the power goes out.
Oh, yeah.
In case the power goes out. Okay, cool. So if your power goes out and you got like lawnmower battery, if your power goes out and you got like lawnmower battery or a vehicle battery or something like that, you can plug this up and keep your incubator going so that your eggs don't die. So that's pretty cool. Because I want to make sure it's working. Because I want to know that they're turning. I heard it. Hold it. Well, what's making the click sound? I see the bottom turning. I'm just making sure everything's turning. So the bottoms are turning. And the top is turning. Alright, so it works. And that'll work. Alright guys, well this is the incubator that with the new one we got. 120 eggs, 120 chicken eggs. You can do emu eggs, ostrich eggs, duck eggs, goose eggs, 120 chicken eggs, and like 200 and something quail eggs. Alright, so I've been trying to get Annie to get me some quail eggs. So maybe she'll get them for us. We've already bought some Sarama eggs. I'll show you some video of that coming up next in this video. Those Sarama eggs, we had 13 out of 13. Only 3 or 4, right? 3 or 4? 4 of them out of 13 ended up being viable. I did check. Two of the bad ones were completely detached eggs. So that could have happened in shipping. And the other 9, I guess it would have been, let me see, no, the other 7, because 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, so 4 good ones. So 9 of them was bad, 2 of them was detached completely. The other 7 of them, 2 of them was fertilized, and you could see the, I can't think of the name, the little white speck that says that it's been inseminated. You could see that. It's about a 4 millimeter, I think it's 4, maybe not 4 millimeter. It's a tiny white speck. Anyways, 2 of those had them, and the other 5 did not. They were not fertile. Those 5 eggs were not fertile at all. There was no fertilization that had took place on those eggs. So there was 5 unfertile, 2 of them that was fertile that did not take for some reason and start growing, probably because of shipping issues, and 2 of them that was damaged in the shipping, and we only got 4 of them going. I'm going to try to reach out to him or her, whichever it is, that runs who we got them off of on eBay, and see if they will be so kind to maybe let us pay for shipping, but they give us more eggs, because that would be, in my mind, that would be fair. We can pay the shipping, they give us more eggs and stuff, so we can try to, get an honest, good review on that. He packed them well. We didn't have any issues with the packing. And then the other ones that we got was silky eggs, and there was 10 of those. 12 silky eggs. They weren't just silkies, they were special silkies. They were silkies and sizzles and frizzles. Sizzles, naked necks, and silkies. And so we got 12 of those. Out of those 12, I think only 4 or 5 of them was any good. And so they were also packaged really, really well. But we haven't cracked them open yet to see if they were or were not fertile. We probably should go ahead and do that, but we haven't done it yet. But anyhow, we'll show you what we have candled, what we have seen and stuff, and we'll also show you the packaging on the silky eggs, because we got that recorded. Annie was good enough to she gets too excited and she can't wait on me, so she undid the cerama eggs before I could, and then she thought enough to go get the her camera, and actually shoot her unboxing the silky and naked neck eggs. So anyhow, we'll give all you guys that stuff. If you're looking for a incubator, I know for a fact I can recommend the yellow one in there. I know I can for a fact, because we've been using that one for over a year. I think it's probably only had about 4 to 5 months that we didn't use it, if that. The rest of the time, that thing has been working like a horse. We worked it really, really hard last spring up into early summer. And we stopped, and then I think we started back again in October when we came home. Or no, we had it running while we were gone. When we left in October, we had it running. So we started back in October, and we've been hatching eggs ever since. So anyhow, we'll let you know how this one goes. We're warming it up because for some reason our hatch rate right now is going down on that other incubator, and they're just dying. For some reason, they're dying like 2 to 3 days before hatch. And like you can crack them open and see they're fully formed chicks, and they have just enough yolk to make them last another 2 to 3 days, and then they're dying before their hatch date. That's typical of either one or two things. Either there is something going on in the fertilization process genetically, or there's something in that incubator that has now formed and needs cleaned and stuff. It's not dirty per se. It just needs cleaned to kill out any bacteria and stuff, to rule that out. I don't know that it is I don't think it's a disease. I lean more towards something else. Possibly being, we've never had issues out of these chickens out here that we've been hatching. They always hatch really well. We never had any issues out of that. And the millies and the cochins are the ones that are dying off before they hatch. So I'm kind of thinking maybe it has something to do with maybe the feed or something. We have several cochins and several millies, but they've started to go downhill drastically in the past 3 to 4 days. Because what I was doing is I would get an egg, and I'd stick it in there, get an egg, stick it in there, get an egg, stick it in there. And so some of them are consecutive days, some of them are spaced out several days, you know. So anyhow, we'll show you all those videos that we got and stuff, but I can recommend that yellow incubator, and I'll let you know in 21 days if we can recommend this incubator to you guys as a option for hatching your own eggs. Guys, I can't tell you how important it is that if you have chickens, you go get you a rooster and start hatching your own eggs. There's a bill out right now that they're going to try to make chicken sales across state lines illegal. And so there's been talk, I don't know, all right, this is not fact, so don't quote me, but I have been told and I have heard that that would make it very hard, that if you don't have a chicken hatchery in your state, that would make it very hard for you to get new chicks, say Rural King, Tractor Supply, or even order your chicks and have them mailed to you, okay, if that bill gets signed. And it's supposed to be some sort of an executive order from what I'm understanding as well. So again, don't quote me. Go look it up for yourself and you can see what I'm talking about. But you know, if you raise chickens and you only do it for eggs, you may want to go get you a rooster. Everybody's got roosters. Most people will give you one and just put a rooster in there and start breeding you some barnyard mixes, just so you have a way to build your flock back up. Okay, so that's just a little bit of, you know, information there. Or get you an incubator and start hatching your own chickens out to sell, because lots of people are going to be looking for chickens this summer again, I'm sure. And right now is the prime time to be hatching them out during the winter time, because as soon as April comes, as soon as May comes, they're going to be wanting your chickens. And if you've got them up and going and they don't have to worry about chicks, you know, let me tell you, you'll make more money off of a 2, 3, 4-month-old chicken than you will off of a 2, 3, 4-day-old chick. All right, guys. So instead of $3 a chick, you know, Rural King went up to $3.50 a chick now. So instead of you charging $3 for a little chick, you know, 3 to 4 days old, you can charge $6 for a 3, 4-month-old one, and you know, half of they'll be laying eggs within a month to 2 months, because most of these breeds that we have as backyard chicken farmers, whatever you want to call it, homesteaders, are ones that start producing within 5 to 6 months. So if you raise that chicken up, you know, 3 to 4 months and get rid of it, it'll be laying eggs 2 to 3 months, 4 months, somewhere around in there, depending on when you get rid of it. And you've did a lot of raising on it, and you can make, you know, as high as $6. I've seen some of them go for even more than. I've seen some people selling them for $10 a piece for 4-month-old chicks. So you could really, you know, depending on your area, you could really do well. So anyhow, that's just my piece of advice. I'll let y'all watch this stuff, and we're going to get out of here. So yeah. Go ahead.
I'm just, there's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's loose. It's completely loose.
No, this one's not. This one has a, like, I think, I don't know.
No, it's loose, because you can see the entire...
This one, the air sac's not moving, is what I'm saying. I think the air sac's like right here and it's staying. It's like gelled up or something. See how it's not moving?
7 days of...
This one appears to be nothing as well.
Mm-hmm.
This one is loose.
Mm-hmm. It's completely...
Looks like nothing.
7 days, nothing.
And the yolk is slightly darker, but there's
no veins, there's no nothing.
no. I just really hate sticking them all out.
That one moves quite a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
That was the one that rolls real
you
bad.
can see that one.
Yep.
Very much can see that one.
Completely detached. Yep.
That's crazy how
Okay.
sloshy it is.
That one. That's the smallest one, ain't it? Yeah, that one looks good.
Yeah, that one you
can
see the baby moving in it.
Yep. That's the live one. Put him back. Hurry up. That one's bad.
That one moves really bad too.
Yep, moves horrible.
So I would say that's 2 that probably are shipping issues.
That one there. No good. It moves a bunch too. Yep, moves a lot. There's a fertile one. You can see the baby in there. It's doing well. Stop moving.
Sorry.
Alright, so there was a live one. Alright.
That kind of looks detached as well, though. You see how much?
Yeah, well. What is that? It's supposed to be a live one?
I thought.
Yeah, there it is. There's the baby. Alright, put it up. So out of 13, there's 4 good ones.
Yep, 4 have grown veins. Like the chick there.
Alright, so there it is. 4 out of 13.
Can I open your knife?
Mm-hmm.
You can open your daddy's knife?
Mm-hmm.
You can really open it. Mommy can really open it.
Yeah.
And you, Mom? And Kai. Is it Kai?
Mm-hmm.
Good, Mom. Let's stop cutting the back. You taking it out?
Mm-hmm.
The small ones up there. Okay, I'm moving it. Clearing it all the way. Mom, I'm clearing it.
Okay. Let's see.
Oopsie, you got it.
It's a little messy, wasn't it?
What? Just all of them.
Push those all out of the way. Thank you.
All over the way.
Such a good helper.
I'm a good helper.
Do you know what's in this box?
Yes.
What?
I know what's in there.
What's in there?
There's something in there.
Yeah, what is it? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
What's in there?
It's in there.
Is it something?
It's something.
What kind of something is it?
It's something in there.
Oh goodness, I can't get this cut.
It's in the box.
Yeah, what's in there? Is it... Wait. Oopsie.
So,
It's okay.
it's okay, Mom.
Is it baby chicken eggs?
Baby chicken egg.
Is that what you think's in there?
I think it's in
I
there.
know Dad cut these boxes in. Okay. Okay. So we open the eggs. And this is what we got. Hang on, easy. Okay, put them on the table. Put them on the table. And we'll unroll them in a minute, okay?
I'm rolling in it.
We got 1,
There's baby piggies
2,
there.
3,
Baby, I gotta move that another one clear out of the way.
6. There's 6 in that one and some.
Oh no. There's another one.
It's okay.
There's your safe back.
And then you're gonna help Mama count.
Yes.
Okay.
7, 2,
Okay, we already have 6. Yeah, we'll start over.
6.
Yes.
Oh, baby, 6 eggs another.
Ooh, how many eggs? 1,
2,
2.
2.
Let's see. It's okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 12 eggs.
12 eggs. There's
Then
12 eggs. And 2 eggs. Look at that.
Hey Gracie,
What?
do you want to go get me an egg carton so I can put these eggs in so we can let them rest?
To let them rest?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Gracie, check over here by the microwave. You see an egg carton? Look down under.
It's a small egg.
Yeah, that'll do it. Thank you.
Let me put this in. It's a small egg.
Yeah, that'll do it. Thank you.
Let me put this in.
I probably shouldn't help with this. This is a little touchy. We gotta be real careful not to break them. Sometimes they get a little bit stuck.
Let's open it, please. Yeah, baby. I stop.
Listen. This is an important part. We're gonna let them rest.
No,
You have to put the pointy side.
go up.
Pointy side of the egg has to go down
Oh,
so they can rest. Careful, please. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna break it.
Pointy side down.
I'm gonna open it. Pointy side.
Yep, good job. Pointy side down. Malachi, please don't drop that egg. Here, here, baby.
Only me and
Mommy
Mama
help.
can do it.
Here.
That Mom? Pull that out.
Okay, careful. Whoa, Malachi got one. Good job, bud.
You got me, Mom. That was
Okay, be careful.
okay. I know.
No, Malachi. No, Malachi.
I got on my pan.
Little tiny egg.
Mom, you got me another. I'm the big egg. Mom, you got me last. Mom, you hide it somewhere.
Please be careful. Do not drop it.
Mom, we find something.
You find something? This one's a little hard to tell the pointy side. I'm going to go with this end.
It's chocolate. Mommy, I did it easily.
Oh, good job.
Pointy side.
Yep, put the pointy side down.
Thank you.
Carefully. Poor little eggs have come a long ways.
Okay. I'll get both of these, Mommy.
Nope, don't do that. You'll end up dropping them.
Here, you can get this one out. Oh, I'm taking it out already. Mom, I already typed it out. Yes, I was cracked it.
Oh, don't crack it. Careful.
It's a
Good job.
tiny egg.
Now stick it in there, pointy side down. Good job. Now we're gonna seal them up and let them set for. Do you know how long we gotta let them set?
Yeah.
24 hours. At least 24 hours.
And then
In case the air sacs have came loose.
and because another thing is, we gotta be careful and we gotta let them rest.
Yep. So here they are. Here's our and
Slowly.
silky eggs.
Silky eggs.
Yeah.
Mama, slowly back.
Smell your back.
Yeah.
Anyhow, guys, we appreciate you watching. We hope you enjoyed those videos of the chicks and all that stuff that we just showed you. Again, remember, we'll let you know in 21 days about this one, and we can recommend that yellow one in there, and be sure to get you guys an incubator and start hatching your own eggs. So, guys, we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you tomorrow right here in the hollers and hills of West Virginia. Peace.
Don't forget to smash that like button, that notification bell.
Don't get the dog.
Good job. Here you go. Thank you.
Don't get the dog.
Don't forget to share. Yep. There you go. Good job. And
And
subscribe.